Guys, Deluded Gooner, Stars of the Week Europa League edition. You lot always get on to me about how much I hate Europa League. I think one of you got in the comments, Alex Alert, forgive me if I said your name wrong. I forgot to answer your name in your question in my Q&A about why I don't like Europa League, or you asked me why do I hate it. I don't hate it, but the facts are you only get it because you're not good enough, or you haven't qualified for Champions League, or you failed in the Champions League, which you're going to see some people that finished third in their group are now going to fizzle down. The only carrot of Europa League is qualifying for the Champions League. Look how different United's season would have looked if there was no Champions League as a result of winning Europa. Wherever way you look at it, it's a cup competition for failures. We failed, so we're in it. We didn't want to be in it. I'm not knocking it. They are just the facts. I know I support Arsenal, and Champions League is a myth for us, and it's a long way off. But that is what I want. That is what I want. That is what I believe the club should be honestly be going for. Like I said, it's Arsenal, so it's a myth. But I'm not going to change my expectations or change what I really want. And I want the Champions League. Nobody wakes up as a young kid from 9, 10, 11 and thinks I want to win Europa League when I'm older. So that shows it's a duddery. But let's get into the stars of the week. Firstly, in goal, you guys know I'm not as big as a fan, and there was keepers that were more busy. David Ospina, he kept us in the game. Well, I don't want to say kept us in the game because it was 4-2 and 3-0 at one point. On paper, 4-1. But there were incidences, standards dropped, and we could have went to typical Arsenal and blowing leads and things like that. And he made two in particular good saves. One came from a cross, which he saw late, and one came from a free kick, which he saw late. I'm not Ospina's biggest of fan. Like I said, man, the whole back line was poor, but there's not much you can do when your defenders are just on a joke thing, especially in the second half. So Ospina is in goal. Baines, the Everton players underwhelmed me, and they dropped 3 points from a winning position. I actually should have put the guy, that young kid that they brought on, and he scored for them in this side. That just came to me. But yeah, Baines, they were underwhelming, but Baines was one of the better players, so I'm going to slap Baines there. Reece Nelson was good for Arsenal in the first half. You saw him taking man on, showing bravado, showing what you want to see young players display away from home and everything I told you guys about. You saw the chop. You saw him basically breaking someone's ankle with skills. Second half, I felt his standards dropped a bit. He's young. When your engine goes and the ability to keep running like this for 90 minutes, your standards drop. That's what happened to him, but he did enough to get into the side. Holgate, like Baines, they were underwhelming, but he was one of the better players. You could argue he's at fault for the first goal, along with Williams, I believe. But yeah, Masayo or Misius, I cannot say his name, man. The AC Milan centre-half who scored for them. I think he used to play for Villarreal. You guys know who I'm talking about. He scored as well. He completes the back line. So Nelson, Baines, Holgate, AC Milan, Donny, Ospina. Midfield, I was gonna go with someone else. In fact, I'm gonna go with Jack Wilshere because he played good and he got his assist. Alejandro Gomez, I believe that's his name, of Atlanta. He played decent and he's been alright in Europa League. I was going to go with Ivanic of Bank because he played good against us, but I've got to go with Nice's Corsilio or whatever. I cannot say his name, but whoever I've been telling you, look, we should be trying to sign. We should be trying to get this guy from 2015. He is a great player. You saw the pass masterclass yesterday. I really should have put, what's his name? What's the young boy that played for Marseille, the 17-year-old? I can't remember his name. I got it written down because I've been watching him for a while. It's actually escaped my mind right now. But yeah, the young 17 boy, and even though Marseille lost, I felt he could have got an honourable mention. So shout out to him as well. So yeah, that's the midfield. Front options are a bit political now, so I'm gonna go with Andre Silva. I keep calling him Gomez. Andre Silva of AC Milan, he bagged. Saint Maximin of Nice. Even though I think Theo played quite poor, he got 2 goals. So I'm gonna slap him there, man. I'm allow him. I'm gonna put him in the team of the week, but I don't really want to put him there. You guys hit me up, man. We'll replace Theo with someone else. I'm not really in my team, the one's there, but I gotta put him there. Yeah, like I said, if you guys want me to do this on a more consistent basis with Europa League, I'll bring it. But we might as well recap. Reece Nelson at right back, Baines at left back, Ingo Ospina, Holgate and the AC Milan Donny complete the back line. Midfield, Alejandro Gomez, Wilshere, and Corsillo. Up front, you've got Alejandro Gomez. I hope that's how you say his name, to be honest. You've got him, you've got Andre Silva, and you've got Theo Walcott. What am I talking about? Alejandro Gomez is in the midfield, and Saint Maximin is up front. So yeah, like I said, I'm tired, guys. It's early in the morning. They're my stars of the week. What's yours? Like I said, there was a couple other players that could have got in here. The Marseille Donny, I forgot his name, the young 17-year-old. He put in a decent performance. A couple other guys from Nice could have got into the side, but I didn't want to make it all about them. Maybe a couple other bait players could have got into the side, but I didn't want to just make it about them. But yeah, man, Alejandro Gomez in midfield, I think he plays for Atlanta. He was decent, man. Corsillo was decent in Nice. Wilshere was decent. I'm very impressed, more to be honest, with the midfield, to be honest with you. They're the most impressive that I was impressed with, because I believe all of them shunned for their teams and stood up to be counted and things like that. So yeah, man, that's all you can say. Front options, of course, I don't want to put Theo, but he got 2 goals, so I'm gonna slap him there. Andre Silva keeps impressing for me in the Europa League, and Saint Maximin from Nice, that was a good goal, to be honest with you. So yeah, man, the midfield options, the front options are a bit so-so, and when I go back and review Europa League again, I'll change a couple of them. But the midfield, I'm not having for debate. Fullbacks, you could argue they could be changed as well. But yeah, they're just the teams I thought. If you want me to do this on a more consistent basis, let me know. Obviously, I'm still going to do Champions League and Premier League. If you want Europa, I'll bring it out. Deluded, I'm out.